If you listen to a lot of my records, I like to chip in some very soulful vocals to just, just to give the music some soulful vibe basically. So we're doing a quick breakdown of how we made If I Be You by Crayon. So I made bulk of the drums, he made the keys. I think I did the bass and some strings, and then you added the strings, just playing it back and forth. And so bulk of the drums is actually a loop I got from Splice. This is the first loop. Then I'm a piano loop, and then this is the second loop. I think these two loops already gave like a proper foundation of what I wanted the entire bounce to sound like. After that, I remember having the kicks. So I used 2 kicks because the first one I tried using was not bright enough. You can hear it was dull. So I added 1 more kick to just, make it punch out a bit more. And then the kicks, the loops. So after that, I added the rim shot. And after that, I had that percussion. More like an hi-hat, but not hi-hat. Just to accompany the rims. Yeah. So the rims, this hat percussion, the kicks, and the loop sounds like this. And then after that, I added the tom and then the conga. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna just briefly play you what the entire drum sounds like. Yeah, that's it. And then Dio came, and then added the strings and everything. Dio.
Initially, when he sent the old drums to me, I had no idea.
You don't always have an idea from the beginning.
I had no idea, but then the first thing I know that the first thing I usually play is always like the best of it all. So immediately he sent this. I just added this guitar in my sample library before that I used for another beat, and then but it was sounding very good for me. Let me just solo it out for you.
Yeah. And then do you remember during the session, Crayon was dropping some melodies, and then part of the melodies I liked something he was doing, so I chopped it. This is what I chopped from it. Yeah, so you remember, and then I added it to the guitar that Dio played. Yeah. And then that's how we got the intro. And then after the keys, I think you added the bass, right?
Yeah, move to the bass.
This guy.
Yeah, that's the bass.
The bass is up, yeah.
This one right there. The bass was very easy. We just solo the bass. This is what it sounds like. Yeah, we had another bass in the verse. Sound like this.
Very synth type bass.
Yeah, exactly.
Initially, we tried log drums, and then I remember the A&R saying that.
Sadly, we had a log drum like for the initial bit.
So let me bring in the keys, the bass, and the drums. And then after that, I remember Dio had it to hold the verse, I believe. And then, so I'm gonna play you everything with the keys briefly, quickly. Yeah, that's that. So if you listen to a lot of my records, I like to chip in some very soulful vox to just, just to give the music some soulful vibe basically. So I had this vox, you know. So I'm gonna play you that. So before I play that, let me just quickly talk about the strings too. So because after Crayon sang, remember they wanted it to sound more, they wanted the beat to sound a bit more soulful. So we had to chip in some strings. So this is what string 1 sounds like. String 2. And then string 3. If you hear, so I'm playing the string with the vox, so you hear how, they're both bringing the soulful theme we were trying to, bring into the beat. String 3. Yeah. Strings 4. And then I also remember bringing this guy just playing. Yeah, I think that Dio played this just to make it a bit fuller. So I'm gonna play you all the strings instrument that brought that soulful thing. You guys, hear in the record all together. So let's play everything with the drums and the guitar. Something else is playing.
Yeah, that's the Sapporo.
Yeah, so that's that. And then Dio came and added his whole piano. Yeah.
Giving it that vibe, that bumpy vibe.
Yeah, and then also this guy came in just to spice things up. And then I remember adding some, synths here and there just to accompany what Crayon was singing. And I think this is the first guitar. And then, just some extras to make the beat sound more interesting. So you know what, before I go too far, let me just play everything. I think one very interesting thing about this beat is when we initially made it, we wanted it to be I'm a piano. We had a lot of drums and back, everything. It was sounding very full. And after we recorded, and I remember the A&R saying that they wanted us to strip the bass down. One very interesting thing about this beat that I really, really like, and I think is the outro. Yeah. I think this is my favorite part of the beat because it was just sitting properly with what Crayon was singing. So I think that's pretty much everything. So thank you guys for watching Producer's Highlights with LOUDDAAA and that you're great.
If you get something for me, with this your coca body feel like get this movie.